suicidal thoughts? Yeah, of course. Creators and everything usually do. But I defeated those a long time ago. Because I felt like that shit is too easy. To kill yourself is too easy. So I just like, I'm changing my government last name. I will not extend the legacy of what my government last name is. I refuse to. It means nothing to me. My government name means absolutely nothing to me. It's not what got me here. It's not what I'm going to be known by. And you're really only supposed to carry on your legacy when I feel like you had a dad that was stand still in your life. Other than that, you should change your name. Anybody in here, if you're carrying the last name of your dad that was never around, change it. Create your own legacy. What the fuck you need that shit for? It means nothing to you. The name you niggas know me as, period. That's my legacy. My legacy is not what you niggas try to call me to troll me. That's not my legacy. That's not who I am. That's what I was given, but that has nothing to do with me. First and last. That niggas know what it is. Do I hate my dad? Absolutely not. It just serves no purpose. Like I'm past the age where like there's any resentment. I don't think I've ever really had any real resentment for my dad anyway. I didn't. I learned everything on my own. As far as like how to deal with certain types of emotions, bitches, everything. I learned everything on my own. I don't have no hate for that dude. But I feel like any dude in here where your dad hasn't been around, I think you should come up with a last name that you like and start your own legacy, because the name that you got anyway probably is some shit that somebody did in history in the first place that's not real lineage in the first place. What will become of the channel? I'll be on some Will Smith shit. Like, you ever seen Will Smith's YouTube? Like, that's basically what my YouTube would turn into. Like, me on set, you know, daily life shit, topics, things like that. I'm sorry, but a dad joke would never hurt my feelings. So I'm gonna let you stay. Mods, don't even ban that dude. Let him stay. Thank you. I'm not one of those black niggas that try to blame everything on my pops not being there. I don't give a shit. Could I have been rich already if I had a pops in my life that worked with me and my brother with our extreme athletics? Yeah. But that's not the way it played out. Because he didn't realize the gold that he had in his hands. That's his fault, not mine. I'm gonna still get this money and get rich. He just won't be included. It is what it is. Do I suffer from parental father issues? Absolutely not. I can give a fuck about having a dad. It just would have been nice because I probably would have been rich already. If you're 6'7" and you're not a professional athlete, your parents were just garbage parents. I mean, even for me. That's why I'll never ever forgive my dad, period. Because not only did you fuck up with me, you fucked up with my brother too. My brother is like 6'6". I mean, damn, you could have coached one of us into making you some paper. Like, if you're a dad and you got sons and you see that your sons are abnormally tall, okay, we'll be like, damn, well, okay, well, if I work with these niggas, I could make these motherfuckers stars and I could be eating up. You know, like, you could at least do some shit like that. Nigga, it's not I'm not making nearly as much paper as I could have if I had an actual acting father. You know? Exactly. He could have been on some LeVar Ball shit. You have two. And I said some shit like that on Facebook, hoping my dad would see it. I said, you know, I'm seeing so many men parade around their favorite football teams and this and that, wearing their jerseys, wearing Lakers jerseys and shit like that with other niggas' names on it. But how many fathers do you think are sports fans that was never there for their sons? How many? I bet you it's a lot of motherfuckers that love sports and just was never there for their fucking sons. I promise you that. Motherfuckers be wearing jerseys, buying hats, you Laker this, Laker that. Oh my God, I love this team. But you got a son? And you could be wearing your son's jersey if you know? Yeah, of course, my nigga, I'm good. But I'm just saying, like, you know? Your dad tried to come in your life at 15, you should have let him. Let's talk about this. I really got to speak on this because I feel that I can relate to this particular topic. Let's watch the 22 seconds. Then I want to talk about this shit for a minute. Come on. It seems like a lot of people are outraged that Dwight Howard was actually being a good fucking father to his son. All right? Come on. Come on. Come on. I can't do it. No, I can't. What do you want me to do?
Don't worry about that. I want you to do it until I tell you to stop.
What? Go, start! Let's go! Come on!
I can't!
Come on!
Come
on! Come on!
I can't do it! No, I can't!
Yes, you can! Come on!
What do you want me to do? Don't worry about that. I want you to do it until I tell you to stop.
What? Go, start! Let's go! I gotta speak on this particular topic. And I know there's a lot of people that are outraged, but I want to speak on this because I was a little boy once at a point in time. You know what this does? It shows greatness from a father. And what this does is help perfect upbringing greatness. See me, I'm 6'5". I wish that when I was a little boy, I wish that I had a dad that gave a fuck enough to really put my motherfucking genetics to use. Instead, my genetics were wasted. Luckily, I'm a streamer. I'm a successful personality. But I could have been something much greater had my actual fucking father did what Dwight Howard did. There's a lot of men, there's a lot of grown men, a lot of young men out there that really wish their dad did exactly what Dwight Howard was doing with his kid. So for all the people out there outraged because a father is actually doing what they're supposed to do, and make shit a little bit tough for the son, show him discipline, have him working out early, show him what it is to be a man, how to activate that testosterone early, you're fucking betas or you don't know how to raise shit. And for the people out there saying, well, you don't have kids, how the fuck you gonna tell me how to raise? It don't. What people don't understand when they say that, I was a kid. So me being a kid, I could say how a kid's supposed to be raised if I was that kid. So I think this is a W. Anybody out there has a problem with this shit and you're a man and you have kids, you're a weak fucking father. This is how you do fatherhood. Toughness, grit, grind. Instill it early so that we don't have to figure all this shit out ourselves as full-fledged men and adults and go through all these turmoils and trials and tribulations. Every man out here that's grown, that didn't have a dad to do some shit like this, wish we had fathers to do this. And also, honestly, just to wrap this shit up, if your father didn't do this, or if your father wasn't present, and you're over 6'5", why the fuck you on the phone with him? If he called, hang the fuck up. He wasted your motherfucking genetics. The reason why I said 6'5", because you damn near 7 feet. No, I'm not 6'6". Why the fuck you look? Whack 100, violate Adam 22. Nah, but you could pin it for me. Sports can create douchebags. I'd rather have a douchebag, successful son than a motherfucker that's just walking around Walmart picking up bread 6'6". Bro, I don't think people understand like how much. I don't think people really understand like as parents, like especially a dad, right? I don't think dads. Now, dads already, you're going to get the shit under the stick anyway. All you do is provide the juices. So you really got to prove like how good of a motherfucker you can be, because you didn't birth that kid, but you just provided the juices. So for you to have a genetic specimen, for you to create a genetic specimen and just let it go to waste, we ain't got shit to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Don't call your son. If you have a 6'5" and up son, don't call him if you didn't do shit with it. Because your son should have been in some sort of fucking league, or you should have tried your ass off to make sure that you should at least, you put it like this. If you were a dad and you had a tall son, right? I know this sounds like very like generic, but you should have tried your damnedest to try to get that motherfucker to play something professionally. Because I honestly feel like height is a waste if you're not utilizing it for athleticism. So it's up to your parents to instill that greatness in you early, because everybody knows that the human brain picks up like language and skill between the ages of 4 and 7. So start that shit. How many people in here is 6'5" and up? Let's just say 6'4". How about this? 6'4" and up. Don't lie. All right, how many of you guys are 6'4" and up, and you're cool with your dad? All right, so all the motherfuckers in here that's 6'4" and up and cool with your pops, did they really try to, like, when you were a kid, did they really try to have your ass out there in sports, really trying to perfect your shit, hands-on, really trying to make you great, or they just sent you to school? You a lawyer, but you ain't sub? Nigga, go solve some cases and shit. I just don't understand how honestly, if you're an athletic specimen by genetic default, right? And when I say specimen, it means that when you're tall, by default, your body works different. Like, there's nothing else that a tall person could really do in society but be an athlete. Or you're just a basic ass nigga that's tall. So if your parents, I'm not even gonna blame it on the mom. If you had a dad that really didn't push for that shit and really try to grind out your genetic gifts, why are you still speaking to him? That's just my thing. Like, what as a grown man, like, what do we have to talk about? What we need to speak on? You didn't even try to make me great. It's up to the kid, but definitely up to the parents to combine and try to make it so I could be great. The fuck we need to speak about? Why you calling my phone? This ain't got shit to do with daddy issues, bum ass nigga. It's just simple facts. What we need to talk about, bum. Let's get this broke ass nigga out of my chat. We know your pops is 5'3". That's why you in here saying that. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm just saying what we need to talk about, bro. If you wasn't there hands on to try to make me the best athletic specimen so that we could both be rich, what the fuck we need to talk about? I'm just trying to think. I'm asking, as a chat, I'm asking you right now, what do we need to speak on? What? You know what makes it even worse? If you guys' dads are sports fans and you're 6'4" and up. That makes it even worse. You see a nigga wearing Laker caps, all that shit, fucking Timberwolf caps and shit. And why are you talking to your pops? He a sports fan and you 6'4" and up. Why you calling my phone? If you didn't work to try to make me that athletic specimen, how the fuck you had the audacity? How the fuck you had the audacity to call my phone? Just think about that shit for a second. Just think about that shit for a second. Nah, this ain't trauma. I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Anybody in here saying daddy issues, I'm a block and ban you.
Yo, this
I'm
dude.
a greater version. I made my own shit.
Yo, he's about to cry, bro.
I'm good. This ain't no daddy issues. I'm a better man than my father.
Yo, this dude,
ain't
bro,
no
what
daddy
the
issues.
fuck? My
I'm
guy,
talking to
you're
you guys
almost
right now.
40,
Anybody
bro.
in there saying that dumb shit,
You're
I'ma
almost
block your
40,
bitch ass
bro.
out of my chat. I'm the predecessor. I'm the great nigga in my family.
You're almost 40 years old.
Ain't no issues. I'm a better version.
Bro, this is
you
something that
talking
you
about?
go through when you're young as shit, man. You don't go through this at 40, bro.
I'm just asking anybody in here, mods, ban anybody in here talk about them in my fucking feelings. These NPCs don't understand. Ban these bitch ass niggas out of here, bro. Thank you. Get these bum ass niggas in here, these short, bum ass, manlet ass niggas out of here. Yo, Money Mop with the 5 gifted. Big salute. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted. Get these manlet ass niggas out of here, bro. Bro, get these motherfuckers. You know what? You know, people in here talking about issues and shit like that. They realize that their fathers didn't really do anything cracking for them growing up. So they're like, damn, LTG right. I'm gonna just say daddy issues because my pop's short, and on top of that, he didn't try to make me great. So I'm gonna reflect. I'm sitting over there trying to have a serious conversation to the people in here that are 6'4" and up, and your pops didn't try super hard to make you great athletically, but he's a sports fan. Why are we having a conversation? That's a real question. This nigga said love, you could love your mom. Your pops is there to make you great, toughen you up, and make shit, you know, really fast track your shit, teach you how to be a man early to get you to understand the world. What the fuck? You said, what if you like your dad? But your dad didn't try to make you great if you're tall. So what's the point? Look at that. Messi's agent is his pops. Why? Because Messi's dad grinded and made sure his dad was going to be great. What about Cristiano Ronaldo? His dad died. Okay, so who worked with him? He probably used that to fuel. Messi's pops put in that work. Speaking of pops, you think Jordan didn't try to work with his son that's about to wife up a fucking 49-year-old has-been chick with argumented all everything? You see what I'm talking about? At least my thing is this. At least be the fucking type of dad where you can say, I tried. My son just wasn't fucking with it. LeVar Ball is the ultimate dad. Nigga had 3 tall sons, put them to work. Now look, you can't say shit about LeVar Ball because tell me that's not the most ultimate dad on earth. Bro, LeVar Ball is the most ultimate father on earth. He had 3 tall ass sons and put them niggas to work early. Tried to make them all great. Now the middle one, he was on some dumb shit, fucked his own life up. But at least he put them in positions. 2 of them made the league. That's not bad. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I'm talking about if your pops didn't even try to make you great, why are we on the phone? That's all I'm saying. If pops didn't try to make you great, why are we on the phone? Why am I answering your calls as a grown fucking man if you never tried to make me great? I'm supposed to be your junior, right? Why didn't you try to make me great? What we got to talk about? Bro, LeBron had positive male role models in his life. You got to have something male figure to be great to an extent. Like your coach got to believe in you. Your uncle gotta believe. You get what I'm saying? Like a male figure gotta believe in your mom. Just can't be out there like your mom. A woman can only do so much. She gotta pay the bills. Like you gotta have a positive male role model in your life to really honestly be great athletically like that. All I'm saying is if your pops didn't try to make you great, why are we speaking? My dad just, he cook, he make a good barbecue. We grew up cool. Cool ain't good enough, bruh. I'm sorry, but cool ain't good enough. That's not good enough for me. Look, if whenever I have a son, right? Hopefully I only have boys. Whenever I have a son, right? Let's just say if I just didn't do anything I'm saying, you deserve the right to hate me. Or not hate me, but you deserve the right to not fuck with me. Because I didn't do anything for you. You deserve to say I ain't fucking with you. What you mean? Why do I want girls? What do I need girls? What do I need girls for? I want sons. I wanna replicate, redo, retwist, and do everything correctly with boys that wasn't done for me. The fuck you mean? Why as a man would I want daughters when I literally just want to recreate me and make sure their life is lit early, do everything correct early? That don't even make sense. Bro, I grew up a little boy, so why would I want daughters? Bro, all my dad did was shoot some sperm. Thank you for that shit. But outside of that, it's more than just busting a nut, bro. It's more than busting a nut, bro. That don't even make no sense. Don't even say nothing like that. Let's be real here. Most of us were born anyway just off recreational sex. So let's not give him too much motherfucking credit. It's not like all of us would sit here. He was just like, all right, at 12:56, I'm actually gonna ejaculate inside of Tanya because I want to make sure that he's born in this year and I'm gonna do everything right. Bro, everybody in this chat, none of us was playing the fuck out. Fuck out of here, bro. Stop the cap. None of us was playing, bro. We all got here on accident, recreational sex. Our fathers was just trying to get a quick session in, and this shit just happened. For the most part, I feel like 99.9% of kids on Earth are not playing. 99.9% of kids on Earth are accidentally conceived. Bro, do I really gotta ban niggas in here? Don't say things to me like cope or daddy issues, because that's not what we're talking about. I'm having a real conversation. If you try to reflect that shit on me, I'm gonna ban the fuck out of you. Now, I've seen a Candy Jim in here saying cope, so let's just go ahead and ban him. I don't remember you authentically subbing, and if you did, sayonara. Get the fuck up out of here. You can't troll me. I'm me. Get that nigga, pack him up, bro. Oh, bitch ass nigga didn't work for that shit. It's a lot of, you know why people are saying that shit in here? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of motherfuckers in here are making mad because they realize that their dads really didn't put in no work. That's why a lot of people in here are pissed, because I'm really making them understand that they pops really didn't put in no motherfucking work. They cooked up some barbecues, bought them a couple of Jordans, went to a couple of baseball games, and really just came home and sat on a lazy boy for 20 motherfucking years and didn't really do shit. That's why a lot of motherfuckers is pissed off. You really realize that your father's really just coasted your whole goddamn life. Cooked up a couple of barbecues, probably played some Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter with you growing up. An anonymous gifter with the 5 gifted, though. Oh, hey, salute. My bad. That's 5. Thank you. Appreciate the 5. Here's another thing. You know why it's males, right? Matter of fact, let me ask you guys a question. So growing up, who did we want to emulate, and who did you look at as a strong role model? Like who was it? Thank you. LeBron, Ronaldo, D Rose, Kobe, Michael Jordan, Superman. That's all I needed to hear. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? There you go. Most of the motherfuckers in here said either fictional characters or athletes or actors. Because our dads wasn't great, bro. If your pops was really great, that would be your motherfucking role model. If you ask Donald Trump's sons, who did you look up to growing up as a male role model? You think they're gonna say fucking Warren Buffett instead of Donald Trump? Nah, they live to literally impress their father because he's so motherfucking great. Bro, if I don't know, man. A lot of niggas are really not gonna understand the type of shit that I'm saying because you niggas are trying to reflect shit. Let me tell you guys something about myself authentically. There's nothing about me that has any type of hurt or disdain. I'm not an emotional guy. Like, emotions don't rule me. A lot of you bum men out there, emotions rule you. That's why you get angry 24/7. That's why you can't collectively do thoughts. That's why you envying me. That's why you sitting here watching my streams broke as fuck, trying to figure out how to get $1 off another man, or just watching me daily, stalking me in video games, so on and so forth. When I tell you I'm good, the only thing I'm missing in life is millions. Soon as I get the M's, then what? Motherfucker, I'm me. I'm a man that does not operate off emotions. Anybody that knows me IRL, they know that shit already. They know that shit already. Mine was AI. Allen Iverson. That's it. I put it like this. I wasn't always like that, but since 2018 and up, I literally gave myself self-therapy and figured out how to rid my brain of human emotion, where nothing could affect me that another human can do that's gonna fuck up my clarity. I did that to myself, and it was the best motherfucking thing I ever did. It's the best motherfucking thing I ever did. As a man, you should never operate off motherfucking emotions. That's what makes you weak. Motherfuckers crying, mad because a girl cheated on you. You gotta learn how to have bravado and just, nothing should upset you but losing a bag. And even then, you shouldn't be like, fuck. You should just be like, damn, how much? Bro, I want you guys to really take it from me. Nigga, there was a point where I thought I lost everything when I lost my YouTube channel. Like, I felt like a fucking nobody, but I stayed strong. I could have just went, you know what I'm saying, and just disappeared, if you know what the fuck I mean. But I stayed strong over the motherfucking years. I'm not saying this shit just as some basic ass NPC. Like, you know the type of shit I had to like deal with for years? Still in this bitch? How'd I master my emotion? I realized that most human beings are NPCs and dumb. So I realized that most human beings are based off of envy, greed, and they depict everything. So what I did was I said, you know what? I thought about science fiction alien movies. I said, the reason why human beings are so easily conquered when aliens get here is because the aliens never have emotion on what they're actually about to do. It's the humans that are getting destroyed because they operate off of fucking emotion. Emotions is what make human beings weak. You said I'm tweaking? Nah, you tweaking, because you in my stream on a Saturday, bitchless. Get that ass banned, bruh. I choose to do this. I'm LowTierGod. You bum ass nigga, you stuck here on a Saturday, bruh. Now you got banned. Peace. Bye-bye, bum. Like I said, bro, I'm not forcing nobody to fucking be here. I'm not forcing nobody to be here. If you don't want to fucking be here, then get the fuck out. I can give my opinions on my fucking stream because this is what I choose to do. If you don't believe in my analogies, get the fuck out or don't say anything. But if you say something, if you try to say something negative towards me because you're an NPC and can't figure out your own shit, and you're a crying man that operates off of fucking emotions or can't figure out your shit or calibrate your shit, I'm gonna ban you. It's a lot of NPCs out there, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys, literally, I don't operate off fucking emotions. I don't like, you guys hear me, when I hear my cats whine, it's annoying. I don't like hearing things whine. I don't believe in tears, none of that shit. The only time you should ever shed tears is possibly through death or excruciating pain, like losing a limb or your dick gets chopped off or something crazy like that. Something that's like life-changing. For the most part, that's why pussy don't control me either. I don't sit up thinking like, damn, I need hair. Like, it was a nice time. I'm like, man, I wish Rebecca could come over and ride me. A lot of you motherfuckers, your emotions are not in check, so pussy still actually controls you for two reasons. Your emotions aren't in check and you haven't fucked enough. You're inexperienced. Let me tell you something about an emotional man. An emotional man is an irrational man. An irrational man is a dangerous man, but a dangerous man to himself. 6'5", how come not in the NBA? Because I had a worthless dad. That's why.
You guys heard that shit?
And I had no positive male role model figures in my life.
Wow.
Thank you. There's your answer.
Yo, somebody send that shit to his pops, bro. Somebody send what the fuck he just said. Send that shit to his pops. I want to see what his pops think about that shit. Play him in basketball. He'll probably whoop my ass in basketball, man.
So, LowTierGod banned me on Twitch because I was real with him about fathers. I honestly feel bad for this gentleman because I can tell he's someone who, well, let's just say his dad wasn't there, and so he is feeling lost, I think, because of that. He was not given proper guidance. And so he thinks these certain things because, well, he's just kind of lost, for lack of a better term. And I do wish the guy well. This is not a hate video, okay? So please let this be understood. I'm not hating on LowTierGod. Basically, I was in his Twitch stream and he was talking about how, you know, in order to be a good father, you gotta really force your kid to do shit. And you gotta, you know, make him fucking cry and beat him over the head, otherwise they're going to be a loser, you know. And he was talking mostly about, like, you know, sports and stuff like that, like just being a hard ass with your kid. Bro, listen, dude, okay? No. Your son is going to become a douchebag if you do that, alright, bro? Either that or he's going to hate your fucking ass, or both. Guys, I gotta tell you something, man. You know, there's a lot of fathers out there who are just complete dicks, who really should never even have kids. I grew up in a part of town where there was a lot of those kinds of people, man. And it's really unfortunate, you know, because I know that ruins relationships. I know there's a lot of sons out there who don't even talk to their dad anymore because of shit like this. Guys, listen, okay? Encouragement is one thing, but forcing your kid to do shit is something entirely different. I remember one time, you know, this just came to my mind, bro. Like, I was volunteering at my church when I was in high school. And I noticed a kid who was kind of a dickhead. Like, I remember he bullied me one time, and he was pretty mean to this guy I knew, too. He was fucking, whew, he went off on him hard. And I realized why that was when I saw his dad, bro. His dad was such a dick. The way that he was talking to him, bro, it was disgusting. Come on, Tommy. You're not doing it right, Tommy. You know? That's the kind of dad that'll turn a kid into a bastard real quick. Real fucking quick, bro. Some of you dads out there, you need to realize if you're too hard on your kid, they will hate you, and they will not forgive you for it, dude. There is such a thing as being too hard on your son. I don't want to hear this shit about, well, there's too many soft kids. I realize that, dude, okay? Trust me, I realize the problem with these Zoomers. You know, anyone with half a brain can see that. But that doesn't mean that you should just fucking treat them like shit. You know what I mean? I think a lot of dads, they just want to live vicariously through their sons, you know, because they probably failed at sports. And so they just want to see their sons do it just to feel better about themselves, I guess. I don't know, like to feel like they're worth something, like, oh, I created a winner. I guess I'm not as worthless as I thought. You know what I mean? It's really sad, dude. Like, I mean, I honestly feel bad for people like that, dude. They must have really low self-esteem. But yeah, bro, you know, like I said, man, encouragement is one thing, but forcing your kid, overworking your kid, you know what I mean? I saw this video he was showing of this dad just like completely overworking his son, making him cry on the fucking treadmill. It's like, dude, come on, bro. That's not how you train your kids, dude. That's fucked up. I don't care how spoiled your kid is or whatever. Don't bring him to the point of tears, dude. That's not right, bro. Okay? I mean, everyone has their limits, bro. And you could break that kid. If you're not careful, you could literally break him. You know what I'm saying? You could give him a heart attack. They could die. Alright? You gotta be careful, guys, out there. You know, you hard-ass men, fathers who want to have the next, you know, goddamn Joe America football star, Marine Corps guy. You guys need to be careful, alright? I'm not against sports or the military. Well, that one's debatable, but look, man, I'm not against competition. I'm not against that kind of stuff. I think it is healthy to an extent. But guys, listen, man, okay, LowTierGod, you're wrong on this one, buddy. I don't know why you even banned me, nor do I care. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real. Your streams are a little bit boring, dude. I don't know, bro. It's not really a lot of positive, fun energy. You seem very angry, and I feel sorry for you for that, and I hope that you get help, bro. I do. I legit do, because I know what it's like to not have proper guidance growing up. We'll just leave it there. I know what that's like, and I know what you're going through. But, buddy, listen, with all love and respect, probably wouldn't hurt to get a little bit of help. You know, maybe talk to somebody. You can talk to someone online. You don't even have to go to a fucking therapist office. But it may not hurt to talk to somebody, bro, because, again, I know what pain you're going through, bro, and I know that can really fuck a person up. So, listen, guys. Hopefully I didn't sound like too much of a softie in this video, but you can't force your kids to do something, and you can't overtrain them, okay? Don't be too much of a hard ass. They will also become a douchebag, okay? They will treat other people with disrespect because they will not understand what true guidance is and what true, you know, leadership is. They're gonna think true leadership is treating people like crap, and it's not. So guys, hopefully this video gave you something to chew on. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I could, I don't know, maybe reach out to one person here. I'm sorry if you had a douchebag dad, like really I am, bro. It's just, one thing LowTierGod said that I do agree with is, you know, if you don't have a role model dad, if you don't have a good father, it will fuck you up. Just having a mom, it's not enough, bro. You need that male encouragement. And you know, my dad was cool, but he just his favorite thing was TV and ice cream. Okay, we'll just leave it there. God bless him, though. He kept his family fed. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.